Hey guys, this is Walter Borgen, the broker of RE/MAX Signature in the Daytona Beach area. So what I wanted to do today is have a casual conversation about MLS grid views to give you the option to be able to work a little more efficiently, get a little bit more information, a way to work a little smarter and a little faster with inside the MLS. So with FLEX MLS, let's go ahead and log in here first. So we'll go ahead and log into FLEX MLS. And as we log in, I'm going to do a quick search. And in this quick search, I'm just going to show you what you would normally see and then how you can enhance that view to make it more productive for you in your daily business, depending on the type of properties that you focus on and the things that you work with regularly. I believe it's important that you should always be able to identify pricing trends, benchmarks, and just quickly and easily be able to work and move through the MLS. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come to a quick search. And in this quick search, I'm going to come down and I'm just going to say I want to look at sold properties in breakaway trails. Oops. Sold properties and breakaway trails over the last 365 days. So I'll come down here to subdivision and then type in breakaway trails. And that's going to limit and give me the 60 sales that have been in breakaway trails in the last 12 months. Now, when you click on List View or View and List, either way that you go to it, you'll notice that you get this simple list. And this is very nice, gives us some basic information that you may want to know, but it doesn't help you quickly or easily navigate and move through that neighborhood to find out what's really going on in there. What's the high price range? What's the low price range? What's the average number of baths? Is there normally pools in this neighborhood or not? So just to give you a quick example, you see if I wanted to see any of this information, I have to click on these and then kind of go through here one at a time. Which can be very time consuming. And so we want to help you speed through that process, learning how to use these custom views. So for example, one of the custom views that I've shared with all of you guys is called pricing. So the pricing view that we have shared with you, see how it quickly allows you to see now the number of bedrooms, the number of baths, the year built, whether the home has a pool, lot size, price per square foot, original list price, days on market, and so on. So there's a ton of great information right on this screen that allows me to quickly and easily decide what I need to look for, or I can use this later to identify trends and pricing benchmarks to determine what buyers are looking for so that I can help sellers properly price their home. So the way to change this is very, very simple. And what's happened is there's a couple different types of views that have already been shared with you. So you can either customize those views to what works for you, or you can go in and create your own custom view to give the type of information you need for certain situations. So I want to show you something here real quick. Breakaway trails. We can come over here and across this top part, we can actually sort by any one of these columns, and that'll help us to identify trends. So if we wanted to come over here and sort by price, and we'll sort by highest price first, we can see as a surprise, most of the highest price homes in there did not have a pool, which I find kind of interesting. Now, the reason for that is we'll notice that quite a few of them were new construction, so maybe the pool was put in afterwards and not offered in the MLS. But you'll notice that overall, Breakaway Trails has a lot of pools in this neighborhood. So a lot of people there have in-ground pools. So you wouldn't be able to tell that by the original sheet, and you also wouldn't then be able to compare that to another competing neighborhood like, say, Hunter's Ridge. So if we wanted to come over here and just quickly change this subdivision from Breakaway Trails to Hunter's Ridge, we'll now be able to identify a trend that I think you'll find very interesting. Okay, so in Hunter's Ridge, you'll see there's about the same number of sales that were in Breakaway Trails. There's 55 versus 62, so they're pretty comparable communities inside. But as we come and look at this list, we click on the list. Now, if we look at the list view that we have with the pricing view that we custom created and shared with you, you'll be able to notice that here we search by price again. And as we scroll down, we'll notice that the majority of homes in Hunter's Ridge do not have pools, which is the exact opposite of Breakaway Trails, which is just a few miles to the east. So it's very interesting to be able to see that, and we can sort and determine these things based on price per square foot, based on list price, based on number of bedrooms or bathrooms. It's just a great way for you to be able to look and gather information very quickly or to help you select properties that you know your buyer is going to want to look for. So for example, if you wanted to sort by what are the newest homes in the neighborhood, you would be able to search and see here are the newest homes that have been built in the neighborhood, and maybe select these listings to send to your buyer or so forth. So anyway, what we're going to do now is I'm going to show you how to customize them so you can create a view like this instead of just having this basic default view that doesn't give you very much workable information there. So what we're going to do is we're going to come over here and we're going to go to menu. So you'll click on menu, and when you click on menu, you can even type in here, actually, my views. The my views preference will come up. We're going to go ahead and click on that. When we click on that, we'll see all of the views that you have. Now there's two types of views. There's either inherited views, which was either given to you by FLEX MLS, the board of realtors, or your broker, or me. You probably can share them amongst each other as well, but I know that we are able to share these views down to you. Or you have any custom views that you've created on your own. Now they're very, very easy to copy, edit, change, do whatever you want to do to them. So for example, if you want to build something like the pricing one that we had down here, you can just simply click on this residential one. I would recommend not using the inherited one. Click on this one here that says residential. And the difference is you'll see in parentheses will be the inherited one. That was the one given to you from the Board of Realtors. We're going to click on this one and we're going to hit edit. And what it's going to do is it's going to show us on the side all of the fields that they have chosen for us to be able to see in that view. And you can simply get rid of one of these fields by clicking on the X button. We'll make it disappear. Or you can change the order. For example, if you wanted to move the office member down because that wasn't important for you to see right away, you can easily move that down and put the grid in the order that's going to work best for you. So over here are all of the options that you can choose from. Now you can do a few things. You can pick things like you can either type in the search bar. So if you wanted to type in something like this for private and ground pool, we could check that very easily. Or we can have nothing in the search bar and we can just scroll through these. Now I think it's important to be able to know how many bedrooms are in there, how many bathrooms are in there right off of the bat, right when you open it up. We probably also want to know the living area square footage right off of the bat. And you can also add any other features that you wanted to add here. So if you wanted to know if it was a gated community, you can throw that in. I guess that one was under land. We'd probably want to go under miscellaneous. But you can throw those fields in. And as you throw those fields in, now you would come over and put them in the order that's important to you. So for me, I would say I would probably bring up the bedrooms and bathrooms towards the front, right after style. I'd want to know the living area. And put it right next to my sold price, and then I'm going to throw my days on market at the end of that. And then now we'll go ahead and save this. So up in the top right corner here, we can save this, and then we'll go check out this view and see if it shows us what we want it to show. So there again, I edited the one that's regular residential, not the inherited one. So we're going to go back to our quick search. I'm going to be in a residential search. I'm going to change this to sold. And then now I want to scroll down. I'm going to pick a neighborhood, like say Breakaway Trails again. It's going to show me all of the sales that we have here in Breakaway Trails. And now that we have all these sales, we're going to go ahead and look at it. And we're going to click on List, or you can do View List, whichever way you normally do it. So we'll click on List, and this is their default. Okay, this is the default. So we have to come over here and change the view that we want to see, and we use the one without the asterisks or without the brackets around it. That's going to be the custom one that we created, so the one that we just edited. So you see, as I went ahead and changed this, you'll see now I have in here the bedrooms, the bathrooms, the living area where there's a pool, current original list price, sold price, number of days on market, and so on. Now I can continue to put more and more in there, whatever I want to be able to see for this particular view. If you're farming an area, maybe you want to have a view specifically to a farm or something like that. So there's really a lot you can do here. One other thing that I want to show you is here's where you're going to come change it. So you'll pick whatever view you want to look at. You'll change it right here. The other thing you may want to do is be able to see the pictures. So look here, right under Edit Search and right under List, you'll notice that we have this box that will give you the view with the picture. So you can switch and go back from there very easily if you want to switch back and forth and see the picture or see the collapsed grid, whichever one you prefer. And you can edit and customize these just as easy as that. You just go into your menu, type in My Views, click on your view, and begin to go ahead and edit your view, whichever one you want to edit, or create a new one, and then just make it to however you'd like to do it. So I hope that helps you work a little smarter, work a little more efficiently, so that you can earn more and have more time to enjoy life. So if you have any questions, please reach out to me, give me a call, give me an email, reach out to one of our staff members. We'd be glad to help you any way we can. And I think that you'll find the benefits of customizing that initial view is going to help you tremendously when pricing properties or helping buyers find properties. Thanks a lot, and I hope you have a great day.